What's going on, people? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to another preview. Man United on their way to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to face Tottenham. We can't F this up. We can't F this up, right? Big up, man. We have to welcome in Mr. Fuad.
Hey.
Yeah? Mr. Fuad's had to step through to UVHQ, bro. Big up for coming through, man.
Appreciate you having me on, bro. It's been overdue.
Overdue, bro.
We've been trying to do this for a little while. Yeah,
exactly.
So
We couldn't get it to
one
happen.
thing or another, but good to be here.
Love
It's
that.
actually a good game, I feel like. You know what I mean? Obviously, the
neutrals ain't saying that.
season's last season. You know what I mean? We'll let that water be under the bridge. But the way we both started this season, it's been a little bit interesting for both teams. So I actually think this game's come at a good time where we can both kind of see the real levels of our team.
It's that. I think we're going to see where we're at in it. I think one thing I will say is, bro, I'm sick of the sight of Spurs. I'm sorry. Like, it's not even like you've gone on to do a madness since beating us in the Europa League final, but just that, I'm still not over it. Mm-hmm. I'm very bitter about it.
Yeah.
To the point where I used to not give a crap about Spurs, what they do, little bro them. Yeah, but you're Spurs though. And after that defeat, witnessing it there, just the way it just unfolded, because all that season I was ignoring the 15th. I was like, it doesn't matter because we're going to go to Bilbao and we're going to slap you, man, because history won't do this.
Yes.
Normal, we'll be in the Champions League next year, we'll build. And when I saw the monstrosity of it's the way we went out. Brennan Johnson got all leg tattoos over it. I don't even think it's his goal to this day, bro.
I always say, you see that goal? The jammiest, nastiest goal we've scored, but I celebrated it like it was a bicycle kick from 40 yards. And as you said, bro, it was one of them things where last season, bro, I think we both want to forget it in some ways, the league campaign, because it was like, genuinely, we were just about the relegation zone the entire time. And then I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, Europa League's there. But then, as you said, as a Tottenham fan, you're always just like, something's going to get us. I know. When I see Bodo glimpsed in the final and you lot got Bilbao and you're slapping them at home, I'm like, I already know the storyline here. I've experienced NS Mora. I've experienced Dinamo Zagreb with managers in prison. I said, yeah, this could get ugly. But we get through that, and then I'm like, hold on. What the scriptwriters got in store for me here? Because it was, as you said, bro, going into that final, every United fan was almost like, bro, it's Tottenham. Like, the history of the Tottenham is you're not going to win trophies, bro. It's just going to be a cakewalk. And the fact that we've already won in Bilbao in the semis.
And we punched them up as well.
Bro,
punched
was
them
hilarious.
Up, 3-0, got back, beat them
hilarious.
Again. Like, and you know the worst thing is about this game to the Prem game? Like, this ain't even avenging that. Like, that thing's so embarrassing that it's like, until we buck up on you in the next final and just make it all right.
Make amends,
Like, beating you in the league, we could win 5-0. It's not, that's for Bilbao. And it's not. And that's what's annoying me about this game. On top of the fact that we can't see you in the league.
Bro, that was the other
thing.
We can't
beat you, bro. It's love nor money, home nor away, bro. Ange, gone, been and gone, couldn't beat him.
It's actually mad.
And it's like, we just owe you more than one. Carabao Cup, bro. 2 clowns in goal. Fraser Forster and flipping Cams was at that game, actually. Flipping. What was that? You was 3-0 up.
Yeah.
And then we brought on the man them. Then it goes to like 3-2. Then we score from a flipping corner again. Then Evans scored 4-3. That wasn't it?
Yeah,
Stupidness.
chaos.
Then he went out next down to Liverpool.
Yeah.
But like, I'm fed up of
and
going
even that
there.
Sold me the dream of winning the first leg.
There you go. Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
One of the first leg, 1-0. I was like, yo, you know what? Take me to Anfield, you know. And then it was like 4-0. I said, hey, you know what? Let me go back to London.
You tried to play conservative in that game,
bro. It was
but you see what I'm saying?
4 times in a row now. Yeah. And
you just got Man United's number, bro.
Bro, I've grown up where it's just like there's certain games, Chelsea, United, I'm just going there and I'm like, long day.
Yeah.
It just how low can we keep the scoreline?
Yeah.
Can we get a draw? Do you know what I mean? But the last year or so, I'm just like, and it's weird because like Ange's football was almost there to be taken advantage of, and he actually managed to get 4 wins in a season. I said, you know what? But as I said, last season is last season. I can't lie to you. As much as I would love to drag that record over and act like we're going to use the momentum of that, bro, I've seen things go south quicker.
Yeah, so, there's a lot going on. I mean, going into this game, I feel like I look at Spurs and I'm like, they could be got. Well, I felt that even over the last 18 months, even under Ange. But now, especially at home. So we look at what's happened at home. Thomas Frank has basically continued that horrid run at home that Ange left him. Mm-hmm. He hasn't done anything to do. I mean, you only beat Burnley first game of the season. Yeah. After that, you ain't got to win. And I look at it, I go, you're not creating. You look quite stale in the final third. Mm-hmm. Xavi Simons, trying to ting, trying to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But without Kulusevski, there's no Maddison. Richarlison started off all right, and then there's now regressed. Tell, not it for me. Kolo Muani still trying to find his feet. I just think that, you know, that coupled with the home performances where the fans are on the back of the players. Just look at Chelsea. Look at the Chelsea game. I know Chelsea always beat you, but, you know, I look at Wolves, I look at Villa, Bournemouth, all these teams that have come there and just put it on Spurs.
Facts.
And I think, look at my right-hand side. I'm pulling up to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with the player of the month, Mbumo. Ahmad just behind. Right side, right channel. I'm pulling up with a proper keeper for a change. Yeah. I'm pulling up with like a striker that's like, he hasn't hit the heights.
Very good, bro.
Technically, he's nice. We're building something. I
don't want this to be the breakout
4 starters. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, guys, this should be the one. But Fuad, we're still conceding dumb goals. We short-circuited against Forest. 90 seconds. You know when you're playing FIFA?
Yeah.
Man, you might be playing co-op with a man and the man's not moving.
Yeah,
Your brother, he's either sleeping or his thing's disconnected, bro. You got to plug it. 90 seconds, chip out.
Old habits die hard, as they say.
Man.
Old habits die hard, bro. And I'm like, but we
can see dumb goals.
Yes.
I could see Van der Ven just back post. Ahmad wasn't looking.
And to be fair, we've been really good from set pieces.
You've been good from set pieces.
Been good
so
that's like one of the few traits.
What are you saying about this game, man?
Bro, it's an interesting one because, as you said, bro, at home, it's weird. The performance against Bournemouth, I remember, was right before the international break. Villa we had. Even Wolves people forget
terrible.
We had to snatch a last-minute draw with a Palhinha equaliser. Should have lost that one. And I was like, what the hell is it? I thought Thomas Frank was coming in to bring aggressive, attacking football like he was saying in his press conferences. And then I'm now being told, you know, hey, we got to build the foundations of the defence first. And I'm like, I'm not really buying that. I think two things can coexist. And in all honesty, I think that performance against Copenhagen midweek, people will say it's Copenhagen Champions League, but I actually, for the first time, saw what I thought I was going to get from Thomas Frank. Fluid, front foot, attacking football, and especially at home, there's certain games you've got to take the game to the team. The issue is I think sometimes when we want to take the game to the team, when you're playing about Palhinha and Bentancur double pivot, it's similar. Like you've had issues with your midfield. It's not progressing the ball enough. Then you look at our left-hand side, which, to be fair, you said your strength is your right-hand side. That has been our weakness over the last couple of weeks because Jed Spence, love him. Quality plays, covered the position multiple times. But when you have two right footers on the left, it makes you so inverted. You're just coming in and it's predictable. Then we're forced to go down the right-hand side where we've got our quality, but because we're constantly going down there, it just becomes a little bit predictable. And as you said, I think the biggest question this season and the biggest almost like question mark for us is that striker position. Because we've got 4 strikers in Tell, Kolo Muani, Richarlison and Solanke. And I hand on heart can't tell you if one of them is going to score 15 league goals this season. I'm hoping. I hope Solanke can come back fit and record signing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kolo Muani carry on the Juve form from last year. Richarlison, I don't even like saying that brother's name, but I've lost hope. And
he started. I remember looking at it going, bro, has Frank finally cracked it for Richarlison?
Flex, you're going to stress me.
He's playing well against PSG.
Don't
over bicycle kick against Burnley. He was holding up the ball wicked against City. I was like, this is what he does.
This is what he does. Every year, he's a trickster. I say this year, and he tricks every Tottenham fan. The same way I say guys like Lucas Moura and Lamela. What they do is they lack technical ability, but they make up for it in hard work.
They're
pressing yards.
They're
the fans in the stadiums, we love that. Come on, press him. But really and truly, get this guy in the box. He can't finish to save his life. Yeah. And what he'll do is he'll have 1 or 2 good games where you think, oh, this is it. Is that a real Richarlison? Am I finally going to get what I paid for? Bro, we've been waiting 3 years.
Yeah, people forget you paid 60 M's.
Bro, it's insane.
Yeah. And injuries as well.
Oh, honestly, the guy is unreliable. The fact that he came on midweek as well when we're winning 4-0, 10 men. I'm like, yo, you know what? Here's a little charity penalty.
Go eat.
Bro, rattles it against the crossbar. I'm like, yo, Dane Scarlett, give that to him, man. Let the young boys eat, man. I'm tired of him. But I look at that centre forward position and I'm like, I'm genuinely concerned because I think although now we're 5th in the table, unbeaten in the group stage of the Champions League, I do think there are cracks under there that Frank does need to fix in terms of the midfield, the left-hand side, and getting one of those strikers firing, especially when you look at his history at Brentford with the likes of Wissa and Wemo, Watkins, Tony.
Yep.
I almost looked at him as like, I'm getting a striker whisperer. So
he knows what to do.
He's gonna make.
He can do it. He's that's the thing. He's proven that he can do it. Obviously not at this level.
Yeah.
But he's proven that he's a good man manager. He's proven that he's adaptable. He can play different formations, different players in different positions, and he does look like a manager that has met Spurs at the perfect time as well. But like
that's also my fear is that there's still some of the remnants of what he was doing at Brentford that have come along with him, and he almost needs to adapt a little bit quicker, in my opinion. You can't go into every game thinking you're going to be the side with less possession, playing counter-attacking football. You have to take the game to some teams, you know what I mean? And I think the tactical flexibility, for the first time midweek, we saw the back three kind of come in our build-up. And I was like, that's almost like a trademark of yours. We only saw it in the PSG game and in pre-season, and since then it's almost like this safety handbrake of Palhinha and Bentancur. I need to protect the back four, but I hope we see something a little.
I'm just looking at our main characters that have been performing well. Listen, in this little mini run we're in, we know. Listen, in terms of Frank cutting his hair 5 games in a row, I just don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like even the bet, like it's only really the only man who could really win 5 is like Arsenal. Liverpool can do it,
bro. It's tough in the Premier League.
You know
what
I mean?
Man.
I think Villa did it actually after not winning for ages, and then they went on a 5-game run.
Yeah,
couldn't win, and then so it ain't. But that doesn't mean we're not making progress. I think we have to. It's hard with the social media
100%,
thing.
Yeah,
we could be quite happily winning 3, drawing 2, winning 4, losing 1, and you're still doing the right things. You know, winning 4, losing 1, or something like that. We don't have to get the 5 to prove that, you know, if we're turning a corner. This version of us in the last sort of 5 games, I do like some things. I think that there's a bit more resilience there. Yeah. In terms of belief and understanding what to do. The confidence is higher. And just the individuals, like in terms of the new ones. So because we bought Cunha and Mbeumo, you're just instantly better in that area of the pitch. Yeah. Forget what Amorim tells you. Forget the instructions. Forget the philosophy, the system. Yeah. Those are things that need tweaking, definitely, which Amorim's like done that in the last 4 to 5 games. But just by proxy of having them 2 man there, you're just a better team. The other team thinks,
and I think one smart thing
with worry about that.
Yeah, one thing about those 2 as well that I think you guys have really almost gone back to Fergie-esque.
That's what we used to do all the time, bro.
Premier League proven players
all the time
who are already killing it at another club. And those players are almost itching for that next big move. And I think Cunha and Mbeumo were prime examples of that, of who's going to get them, because it's cash money. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
You ain't got to worry about them.
I remember when you went out, I think it was Cunha you got first, very early done, and I was like,
release clause,
that's good. But then you straight away went after Mbeumo, and I was like, oh, yo, these are moving serious.
It's coupled together, you know what I mean? Those 2 in the 10s.
So,
it's a monumental upgrade.
And the fact that I think so far for me, Mbeumo has been like a shining light, I'll be honest. I think he's noticed in the last couple of weeks, similar like Spurs, there's almost like a power vacuum in the dressing room of the previous guys of the last couple of years. For us, it's Son and Kane who've been the powerhouse in the dressing room. There's a gap there. Someone can grab this dressing room by the scruff of the neck and say, it's my team. Yeah. I think Mbeumo's realised there over the last, he's like, you've seen Onana running around here. I've seen all these other... Bruno, you're the captain, don't worry.
Yeah.
But you need
Let me help you now.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think Mbeumo's seen that, especially after the last game. I was like, yo, you know what? I think him and Cunha are looking at it like...
I love how transferable he's been, because you know what it is? Obviously, going to a bigger club, even when you do move within the league, we do see some players that go, boy, you know, it ain't Newcastle, it ain't Forest, it ain't Bournemouth, it ain't this, it's Man United, it's Liverpool, it's Arsenal now. But with him, it's like, no, I'm going to play exactly the same way I played Brentford. I'm in that right-hand channel, I'm cutting in, I'm letting off. Like, you know what I mean?
And trust me, that pressure of moving to United is real. You lot remember Wan-Bissaka? Yeah. He was at Palace being, you know, he's going to be England's next right back. He's going to join that contingent of Alexander-Arnold. It may sound crazy now, but back then that was a conversation. You lot signed him for 50 mil, and it was like, yo. And then you realise, hold on.
It's a different thing.
It's a whole different ball game here. So the fact that man can come in and settle in like that, those 2 are going to be a problem.
We're going to need, man, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I just think if we can get the first goal, I think the atmosphere there can change really quickly. If you get it, it's like, we're carrying on from Copenhagen. That's it. Come on, you know?
This is it. Now we've arrived.
Yeah. But if we get it, and especially within the manner, whether it's early, late, but even if it's a long period 0-0 and then we score, just you going 1 down, I just feel that will feed into the like, we ain't changed and we can really play on that. But I just need the big boys to say, even Casemiro, bro. Like,
he's rejuvenated. I can't lie.
He's
for 60 minutes,
60 minutes, bro.
He's a hell of a player.
Yeah, bro. So can we get him involved? You know what I mean, aerially, just a little bit of know-how.
That's the one thing I've been so surprised is how good he's been set piece. In terms of since he's arrived, bro, he's been a weapon. Yeah. And I'm like, was he like this?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I remember like a couple 30-yard screamers and a couple long shots. But I was like, no, bro, he's an actual threat from set pieces, bro. Like he's awesome.
So I think, but your defense, you know, us conceding silly goals. I look at Van de Ven, I look at Romero from set pieces. You know,
Van de Ven, you remember
Ven's-
what happened last time? He was at OT. And you saw midweek what he did to Copenhagen. That was a warm-up. That was a warm-up. We're coming back, OT.
Van de Ven! But we got Matthias de Ligt. De Ligt, I need you to be shut. This is just before the international break. I don't know if you won't get in again. We'll see with the score.
He should.
But Ronald Koeman's not fancying him. You know what I mean? I'm seeing Van de Ven playing left back with Timber and Van Dijk in midfield, in the middle of Dumfries right. I'm like, Van Dijk, show them who's the real Dutch boy. Yeah, I need it. Sorry, de Ligt. Sorry.
Yo, Van Dijk, carry on. Go. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Yeah, don't edit it out.
Because I was cussing him already earlier because we were trying to talk about Rooney. Shut up, trying to tell me my legend was scared.
I like that, though. I like that.
Take out his Alice band, bro. You know what I mean? He ripped that Alice band out of his ponytail, bro. Stepped to Rooney like that, bro.
Kill me.
But yeah, man.
De Ligt, I think he does need to get
He's been quietly good this season, I think. Like,
quietly?
He's been very good. It feels like not the rest of the league is talking about him because we're Man United and we ain't really hit no height. He's been very good. We think he's been better.
Lamens has got a lot of the plaudits and credit, but I think he has been like the bedrock, if that makes sense. And I think someone like a Lenny Yoro actually needed that this season. Last season, I felt like Lenny Yoro sometimes got a bit left too hung out to dry sometimes. I think when Lisandro comes back, that back three could be a problem. But even Luke Shaw,
he's been brilliant.
He's actually been decent.
Yeah, he's had 2 bad games. Brentford and City.
Hold on, you might, but he does this every season or so.
But he ain't got into a squad yet. I don't think Tuchel. I don't think he's fallen for it. He ain't even put him in a squad yet. So he's like
smart. He's woken up to it. But I think De Ligt has actually been consistent, like an 8 out of 10 in terms of dual winning. I think he is.
He's way more aggressive. Bro. Now he's not. Against Brighton, I remember watching a game at the stadium. Man was following Danny Welbeck all the way into almost Brighton's own box because it was a ploy by Hertzler to obviously put space in behind. He got caught a couple of times. But that willingness to go be aggressive. First game of the season against Gyökeres, my man was on him. You ain't turning. Against Muniz for Fulham in the second game of the season. I can just tell that instruction of, right. The same thing like when you're talking about there's a gap here about a centre-back who's really going to be it. We haven't had it for so long. The Maguire thing's been and gone. Bailly and Rojo and
so many
and bloody who else have we had? I can't even remember. You know, like obviously
Johnny Evans has come back.
My guy, do you know what I mean? The ghost, the wraith, the phantom, bro. My guy, Varane. He's Phantom. The only one. Do you know what I mean? Martinez has come in and out. He's had some really good moments, some tougher moments, a lot of injuries. So it's like he's starting to look now, De Ligt, and go, right, centre back is between me and Harry Maguire, but it's me.
And even age-wise, he's what, 26?
Yeah, bro.
So he can make this his own team. He can almost fulfill the legacy that Stam left behind. You know what I mean? So.
All right, predictions.
This one. What are you saying? You know what? I think some people will think it will be a high-scoring game, but I think with the way we set up and the fact that we sometimes struggle in attack as well, I think it could be a 2-1 to us. I think Copenhagen has given us a bit of a confidence booster. I hope we use the momentum, but I am banking on us putting a stop to Mbeumo. That for me is the biggest.
Have to, innit? And you got Van de Ven, left centre back. Yeah. Udogie probably left.
Yeah,
left
Udogie being back fit
that side there
is huge. It opens up the whole left hand side, and also defensively he adds something. But also, I need him to deal with Ahmad. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just Mbeumo.
He coming.
Ahmad there as well. So I'm like, I need the full unit there on full special force teams. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1. Goal scorers, let me go. I think one of my centre-backs will actually score. Van de Ven or Romero. Romero being back has been huge as well. I'm going to go Kolo Muani to get his first. Kolo Muani to get his first Xavi Simons assist.
All right, he's got it to a T. We surprised, or maybe not. I'm going 2-1 United. I can't back a clean sheet at the moment.
Yeah, it's tough.
We can, even when we've been in control, we've been quite good in games. We still do some dumb shit. So I think we'll concede, but I'm going to go 2-1 United. I just think Mbeumo pulling up with Cunha, Ahmad, Bruno ready as well for a little bit of magic. Just that little ball around the corner, little first time stab, perfectly weighted. Someone's in. He's just going to do something. Paulinho.
Little Portuguese out there, yeah. I mean,
little Obrigado tax in midfield, bro. I'm going to go 2-1 goal scorers. Mbeumo again. I'm going to go Benjamin Sesko, bro. He needs a goal. He needs a goal. He's playing okay. The media and Gary Neville trying to do a bit too much hate towards him. He's doing all right. The goals will come. He's gonna get a statement, bro. So there you go. Couple of 2-1s in here, people. Let us know what you're saying in the chat with this game. Big up to Fuad for coming through. Big up, bro.
Always,
hopefully there's whoever wins or whatever the result is, it's not no effery with the referees and all that.
I hope not.
Let's just see a normal game. I'm going to be at the game. And Matt, please, bro, just beat these man finally, please.
Hey, 5 in a row.
And how's it going to be for you, bro? If what, even Ange could beat Man United at home and then Frank's like, can't, then so we can put big question marks on them. Come on. Smash the like on the video, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, obviously make sure you check out FCM. The link is in the video description below. Fuad socials on there as well. And make sure you vote. Is it voting closed yet?
Yes, it will be closed.
Oh, it will be closed as well.
Don't worry.
But if you didn't vote already, then I don't know where you've been. Good luck with that.
Appreciate it, man. Come on.
Big up, man. We're out of it. Peace.
Peace.